Hey YouTube, this is React City. I'm Mark.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is Attack on Titan. We're back. And last time we left off with Connie riding off into the sunset with Falco, possibly going to feed him. Do you think that's actually going to happen?
I think Connie has too big of a heart to do so.
Yeah, he's kind of clouded by kind of everything bad that's going on right now. It just seems hopeless, and I feel like he's clinging to the one hope he might have to, like, at least have his mother.
And the apocalypse is happening to the rest of the world.
The rest of the world,
Yeah. Right now, there doesn't seem to be anything that can possibly stop Eren. And I was watching some other reactions because I just checked out the mashup. And so when Eren got that weird spinal column thing with that weird hallucinogenic looking thing, he looked at Zeke and then enveloped him in his mass. So
Really?
Zeke's body is with Eren,
Whoa.
I did not.
I didn't
notice that. I want to go back and see now. Other thing that happened last time was Annie.
Yes.
Annie!
Annie's
She's
back.
caught up to speed.
What do you guys think is going on with that?
So she's riding away. Away to where? I don't know. Like,
She's just trying to leave.
yeah, but like,
She probably just wants to get to her father
Yeah.
and get somewhere else.
speaking of father.
Yeah, he might not be okay.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of things going on. I think someone was in the comments was saying the episode before the one that we just saw was a one chapter, and so was the one last week.
Oh, that was like a whole two whole chapters. Wow.
Yeah, so I'm wondering when the big burst is gonna come, because it's gonna come soon. So thank you guys very much for being here, guys. If you like your time here, please remember to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and check out the Patreon in the description if you guys want to see the uncut version or anything else that we have up on the Patreon for early access to the podcast. And remember to check out the social media in the description, as well as the TikTok and Reels made by Nikki, which are short little mashups of the reactions that we have. So thank you very much. See you in discussion.
Oh, that was, you synced it to the gunshot.
Yeah.
It's Hanji. Oh, so she did go back to the... That's how she got all the supplies to help him.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, that's a pretty good job.
Yeah.
多分順番が来たんだ。自分じゃ正しいことをやってきたつもりでも。
Yeah.
そう二人でここで暮らそうか。ねえ、リヴァイ。
Whoa.
Oh, that's right.
今のまさかエレンが世界を。リヴァイ。
Oh, he's
Well,
back.
he's up.
獣の
It's like,
どこだ。起きなくていい。ジークはイエーガー派と志願しなくへ向かった。それから半日ほど経ってる。一体何があったの？ヘマをした。奴に死を選ぶ覚悟があることを。
oh, gee. Fingers.
また。でも今はこのまま逃げ隠れて何が残る？なんだよ。私の独り言聞こえていたのか。俺の目的はジークを殺すことだ。あんたたちとは利害が
Makes sense.
Just like a parade of death behind them.
リヴァイアか。9つの巨人に引けを取らない強さを持つらしいが、そのざまでどうやってこの弾を避ける？
Dude.
弾は避けられない。だが、このざまを敵の前にみすみすさらした。撃つか、効くか、あんたたち次第だ。
How did they hear him from that distance with the bandage in front of his face?
He's too cool to not be heard.
では、我々はやるしかないんだよ。みんなで力を合わせようってやつを。
It starts!
素直な子だよな。こんなところで野宿することに文句も言わない。俺を疑ってもいいのに。信じているのか。
Conflicted Connie.
面白いものがあるか
He's
ら。
here.
He's going through with it.
昨晩、あなたの独り言。
Oh no.
サシャ、飛行船でガビに撃たれた仲間の兵士ですよね。あなたは俺が誰かを知りながら知らないふり
Run! Run, Falco!
ですか。違う。 あれは戦闘行為だったとわきまえてる。
Ugh.
What will you say, Connie?
巨人の歯磨きを手伝ってほしいんだ。
Oh, that face though. Connie.
ほら、あの上から
That's your plan.
あそこまで登ってみて考えようぜ。なあ、
Connie,
いいだろう。
you've got a terrible lying face, Connie.
これか、そいつから離れて。コビ、何？ダメよ。来るな。お前らが離れろ。
I mean, it's a fake hostage. You can't stab him.
Is he gonna feed himself? Don't you dare!
He's feeding himself. Armin. Armin.
何か言えよ、アルミン。さっき喋るなって言っただろ。だから行動で示せよ。
Don't do it! No!
Oh, Connie saved him.
Ugh.
Oh, he really was gonna do it.
超大型巨人を継承してな。そうなりゃ母ちゃんを苦しめるって考えりゃ。
Well, so would inheriting Zhao.
Oh, the scarf thief.
Is the scarf. She's here for the scarf.
There your leg's gone. Oh.
Oh, she's still. She's a Jaegerist? Okay.
Okay, yeah.
捨てるくらいだったらこのまま私と返して。
Oh.
あなたの背中を追いかけて私は
Oh dear.
心臓を捧げて来たのですから。
Cold.
She's like a what? It's like another situation, her situation. Mikasa and Aaron's situation.
Oh, they finally see the end of them. Oh gosh.
解放者エレンと我らイエガー派によって世界に勝利した。
Yay!
お前もイエガー派に加わって当事者に名乗り取るのか。
Punch him.
興味ない。ジャンはすっかりその気が
Yeah, Jean's up there.
心臓を捧げよう。
He's planning something.
心臓を捧げよう。すべての皇室化が解かれたのなら兄が復活した可能性が。
Who's that?
Annie?
Is that Annie? It is?
So,
It's like, that's not Annie.
she's chewing faster. Gotta go.
兄がパイをむさぼり食ってる。
Bruh. Not right now.
時間かかって。
Oh,
いないし。
Annie napped.
Annie napped. Not again.
偶然アルミンコニーと会い行動を共にすることになって陰湿なルームメイトより
Rip only friend.
一人じゃ食べきれないじゃない。これより
Oh,
Oh
エ
no.
ルディア帝国にあだなす我々イエガー派が
John.
世界を治める
Jean.
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 このパラディ島の統治を宣言するものである。
What? I mean, this can't go this smooth for them. So why is Onyan Capone here? It was so nice.
罪人はジークの忠実なしもべとしてよく働いた。
Oh, we're gonna film him
罪
first?
人は鬼
Oh, he wants to talk about him first.
罪人は安楽死計画を知らず。
Oh, you know that?
よく働いた。だが
However?
エルディア帝国に従って生きるくらいなら死を選ぶと吐き捨てた。
Well, you are going to like kill all of his people.
Yep.
俺はマーレから故郷を救うためエルディアに力を貸した。それはあんたたちのためでもあった。俺の家族は皆殺しだ。で、残ったのは出来の悪い排外主義者のクズ野郎どもか。
This is true.
でないでなんとか言えよ。じゃあ
Oh no. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh, there's a lot more shots. Hold on.
What the heck? What the heck? Oh, what was that?
I missed.
Right there.
Shoot flock.
Oh, was that the signal? Goodness sake! Why'd you save that guy?
I don't think she killed him.
She's probably like, this one's mine. Bye.
Oh.
The plan.
I had a feeling! Signal!
But they don't know what just happened to him.
Go! Yes!
Run.
Yes!
As slowly as possible.
Who was it?
Who was that?
Guy in a suit.
Oh, he's looking.
車歴は何ヶ月も巨人になったままでいられるんでしょ歯磨きとかしないの
失礼ですよ。女性に対して。じゃあ、言ってる意味がわからないけど。ありがとう。いいから体洗えって。
Even Yelena is saved. But she's like,
君を確保することが車力の力を借りる条件だったんだ。生きたまま引き渡せ。
Them.
boss. Oh,
起きな。
Annie.
of course Annie kicks him in the face.
何？
落ち着いて、ダイナ。安心してください。みんな味方です。時間がね、早く行くぞ。
Everybody. The whole gang.
He's in.
Does it matter?
世界を救いに。
It started.
Avengers.
Avengers, assemble.
Discussion.
Discussion.
Yes.
Yes. So it starts off Hanji big sad, having to kill
Yeah.
her own people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But she did do it.
Yes, because sir, you're being hunted.
And she was able to use the supplies, just like we guessed, at the camp where Zeke was being held to patch up Levi.
Yeah. And Levi apparently has accelerated healing, or at least he's tougher than a regular person because of his Ackerman blood.
Mm.
Yeah.
And he saw the vision.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because he is Eldian.
Ackermans are Eldians.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
Special aliens.
Hmm.
So I brought up whether or not he could regen. At the moment, seems like no.
Mm.
But given that he's got those hyper fighting abilities and he is more durable than your average person,
Mhm.
I'm still holding out hope that there might be something. Like, he's short enough as is. He can't afford to lose any more feet. But yeah,
This is true. I think I saw both of his feet there.
he has them.
Yeah, he has
Oh.
both his feet. It's just his hands are messed up.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Yeah.
Just some prosthetics.
Yeah. Just get, yeah.
Grippies.
Use your thumb to pull the trigger instead.
Yeah.
Easy enough.
Easy.
Yeah.
Um,
Go ahead, go ahead.
No, I think the next thing was showing the conversation that they finally had with Magath.
Oh.
Margaret.
Right before that, I wanted to bring up. So when Hanji was sitting at the campfire, she said, "It's our turn now," and she flashed that guy. You remember that guy?
Mm-hmm.
That was the guy who.
They tortured.
Yes, they tortured him
that's
because he
right.
tortured the priest to death. Who was going to tell them
Right.
about the walls,
Right.
and he was saying that it is the way, the order of the world is that the people at the top have to brutalize somebody to keep the peace. And so he was just saying it's just changing of the guard. Like, she thinks she's the righteous side. Eventually, her time will come where she's on the losing end and she'll have to pay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Basically.
And she's very disturbed by that back then, and it seems like it's come around.
Yeah. And then Lee was like, shut up.
We're not running away.
Yeah.
And then you were saying about Margarth.
Yeah, their little chat to try to, become a team. Margaret was about to shoot him, and Levi said just the right thing.
He's like, I want to kill Zeke. You want to kill Zeke.
Let's
We
kill
can
him
work.
together.
We can work this out. You know.
Yeah. There's a bigger thing at play here, and Margaret, he has every reason to be very upset. He's a soldier at heart, but if you kill us, what are you going to do about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really doesn't matter right now.
You need every inch you can get right now, especially since you have no way out either.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and he's full Marleyan as well. I
Yeah.
don't think he's even part Elyon.
No.
No.
And then we switch to Connie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'd just like to point out, Levi's gonna have stitch marks now. Gonna
Yes.
look all cool.
And a scar.
2 of them.
Very clean.
Yeah. Must be the shrapnel or something. But then we switch to conflicted Connie. Out in the wilderness with a young innocent boy, depending on whether to kill him or not.
And Falco is something else. Like, to the end. He's
So
like,
nice.
so, I heard you talking, and
About that
that
person.
Sasha, you pretended to not know me, shows Titan. So what were you gonna do after showing me the sight?
Wanna brush his teeth.
Maybe.
Just come here on this rickety platform with no safeguards and brush his teeth.
I don't know. I guess Falco's slightly injured, so it's not. Maybe he has no faith in
Maybe he
his
has
ability
brain
to
damage?
run. No. He has no faith in his ability to run, so he's like trying to talk his way out of it.
Well, he wouldn't be injured anymore because he would have Titan regen.
Oh yeah, but still, he's a little kid compared to Connie, who also has whatever
Maneuver gear.
maneuver
Yeah.
gear. I heard somebody call it riot at one point.
That's
Anyways,
something else.
oh okay, and he could like zoosh in front of him and get him. So cut his feet off and just feed him. Just like there are a lot of things he could have done.
Yeah.
So Falco was kind of smart in not like reacting more crazily and maybe just trying to take it slow. But it was just so funny. Still, like, why are you being so calm?
This is true.
You have to keep in mind as well, Gabby she's used to killing people. She's killed a lot of people in her past. Falco, he's been in warfare. I assume he has, but he's always come across as the more innocent. Like,
Yeah.
can't even notice.
Yeah.
So
He was the one when they were in the trenches. He was trying to patch up the enemy.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
So it was probably just like worst case scenario can't be happening right now.
Yeah, basically.
His plan was horrible. Connie's plan. He's saving grace as Falco had no memory that he inherited the Titan.
Yeah.
Like, what on earth he's gonna make him brush his teeth and fall in? What was that plan?
It was like stand on this, because I think they were going to stand on the thing that Armin was standing on.
Yeah.
Probably like
and
push him.
just like, yoink,
Yeah.
whoops.
Like, boop, boop. I like to think that Connie's mother noticed, or at least saw that, because it looked zoomed in her eye as if
Yeah.
like she saw that he did the right thing.
Yeah.
But her Titanness was probably still like instinct eat.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
No choice in the matter.
Or Armin was something else. Armin is like, I'm saving Falco one way or another. Either Connie saves me or I'm gonna be the replacement for Falco.
Yeah.
Like, he was ready to die.
Yeah.
I think he was like, this can only be a win-win-win-win-win situation for somebody. For somebody.
Just not me.
Yeah.
And we also just last episode had that conversation where he felt like he was the wrong person to bring back.
Yeah.
So maybe this was him course correcting, fixing things.
Yeah.
Or giving someone else another chance who could bring happiness where he doesn't think he can.
And something interesting, Connie said that giving her the Titan would have been like terrible, or
Yeah.
what? What was he saying?
Yeah, he was saying it would have been terrible for her, basically, if she inherited the Colossal Titan.
Yeah.
That
Kind
she would
sweet
suffer.
mother.
Yeah. But then, what about it is different than her
Than the Jaw
inheriting the
Titan.
Gilead's Titan?
Who said that? Was it Connie or Arthur?
Connie.
Connie said that?
Maybe he was just finally thinking through the entire
Yeah.
scenario.
Yeah.
The fact that no matter which Titan his mother inherits, she wouldn't be happy.
Yeah. I think it's something like that. She would have to live with the fact she just ate somebody's
someone.
little boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
The hostage situation was a fake hostage situation. Because if he stabbed him, there's a strong chance he could have converted to Titan form anyway.
Yeah.
So I just found it funny. Yeah. Everyone was like, no, don't get any closer. I'll kill him. Let me kill him. Just-
Yeah. Oh, I wrote Armin's sacrifice. Nope.
I was happy that in the end, it was enough to change Connie's mind.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like nothing was working. Like, staring this innocent child in his face thinking to himself at night. Nothing was changing his mind. The only thing that worked was like seeing someone he cared about being lost, and he could understand. Okay, Gabby losing someone, someone else losing someone.
Yeah, and then Falco finally gets the news that his
brother's dead.
Brother's bye.
I feel like we talked about how like unceremonious Cole's death was.
Yeah.
Even this moment of Falco crying just doesn't seem enough.
Yeah.
Cole is just in this.
It felt like oh yeah, I forgot he died.
Yeah. I forgot. I feel like this was just like a tying a loose end kind of moment.
But the thing is, even Sophia and that other Reinhardt-looking kid's death was more impactful than Colt's death.
Yeah.
Was it?
Like Gabby was like super distraught.
Yeah.
And it felt more serious.
But even was like they showed like one scene of Colt lying dead on the floor and then moved on. It's like it just happened so quick.
Yeah, they showed Gabby's reaction there too, though. It was still quick, but they did at least show a reaction, but it still didn't. I don't know. It didn't land.
Well, in this next episode, maybe we'll see more of that, because what I do remember from the previous death of I don't know, Undo, the two that died. Gabby got mad and she immediately chased after Ship, which led to the death of Sasha.
Right.
So maybe with this we'll be able to see Falco and Gabby now responding to that in the next episode. Just like,
well, Gabby's response was shooting Aaron, which caused big issue.
I don't know that anything there was Gabby's fault. Gabby only
I'm just saying,
because their contact was all that was needed.
Yeah.
And all she did was like send his head flying, and the contact still happened. The story still progressed. So her
shoot better.
I don't know what she could have done differently. It was just a moment for Gabby. I don't know that she actually caused anything there.
I almost felt like it was fated after seeing that. The fact that she shot side at him, and his head flew forward all the way into his hands.
What happened is it span, and then it went up.
I understand what you said. Fated.
Yes.
Yeah, as if this was
Destiny!
supposed to happen.
Yeah, I thought it was a D in that word.
Dated?
No, faded.
You faded him.
No, it's just your pronunciation, and I was like, wait. Oh, okay. All right.
And then the Mikasa visits Scarf Girl.
Scarf Girl, yeah. With like such coldness, she's like, give me my scarf. But we didn't see her wearing it, so what did she do with it?
Put it away, maybe?
Maybe she just took it with her.
Yeah, so tucked in her trench coat.
So this scarf is very much representative of Mikasa's feelings. So I'm curious to know if she's keeping it on her. I think it would be like she's holding out faith for Eren. And if she got rid of it, like Eren was saying to get rid of it, it would be, she's like, you know what? We're going to do what we have to do to stop Eren, even if it means killing him.
While I didn't necessarily feel that Cole's death was unceremonious, I did feel like the Scarf Girl's death, her entire life was unceremonious. What do you think she represents in the story that's significant beyond just the juxtaposition of I like you like the way that you liked Eren?
Beyond that, I don't really see anything beyond that. I only see the fact that she is like so... the way she sees Mikasa is exactly how Mikasa sees Eren, and Mikasa is being to her exactly how Eren is to her right now. Very cold, very like, this is kind of annoying.
Yeah. And I don't know, do you think Mikasa realizes it?
I think she does.
That's why she's reacting that way?
She's annoyed by it.
Yeah, I was kind of a little surprised at the way... Mikasa has always been cold to people in general. But I felt like that was exceptionally ice cold. Like, this girl just said she is dying. You couldn't say anything. Just a pat on the head. Good job. Not even good job, just anything.
I think part of it that might make it hard for Mikasa is the fact that she is still rooting for the Jaegerists. And rooting for Eren's grand plan. And she might be rubbed wrong by that, and finding it hard to have pity on her, maybe. Because I wonder, that's why I wonder if she really even understands what she represents, that she's basically a mirror right now, that she can't understand herself and what to do, and she's seeing herself in another person. It's like, if she was really understanding, I feel like she would have said something. But I feel like she's still in the moment, she's still experiencing things. I don't know that she really understands.
Yeah. How do you think Mikasa feels about the Jaegers situation? Because honestly, she's just followed everybody every step of the way. She hasn't said her own feelings on that at all. The only thing she wanted was to back Eren, and he wants her gone.
Well, this one guy was asking, "Are you gonna join the Jaegers?" He's like, "Not interested." So, but Jean has, or Jean, sorry, Jean has.
But that was when they had already decided the
That
plan. So again, it was more. Because even when they were in the room with Armin last episode, she was talking to him. She's like, "What do I do?" She was still asking somebody else what she needs to do with her life. Basically, she has no self-governing faculties. So I'm wondering if this is just the same thing.
Like she's just following somebody else's plan
to get to Aaron.
Basically, Annie meets up with Armin and Connie. So
and she's like, "Oh, ditching that girl."
Yeah, very, what is it? Coincidentally. So coincidence, oh my gosh.
Yeah. In that scene, I was looking at the girl, like, she looks like she's detailed.
Yeah.
But I was like, is that? No, that's not
It's
Annie.
like,
Cheeks too chubby.
It's because she was eating.
Yeah. And it was like, what was it? It was like, oh, maybe Annie's daughter. She's like,
Connie just right back into it. Hey, look,
it's
it's Annie.
It's Annie. Eat like a pig. It was like, didn't miss a beat, which is interesting to me, considering she is the same as Reiner, or should be to them.
Yeah.
Because she betrayed them, tried to kill many of them, and all that. But he's still kind of jovial with her, but he sees Reiner and he absolutely hates his guts.
Yeah.
It could be... So maybe there's a part of them that he still wanted to be friendly towards them, but Reiner left and kept betraying them by leaving. Whereas Annie, she never had that choice to keep betraying them, maybe?
She was just iced. Well, my take on it is... It was like an instinctual reaction. But he still, like, I don't know if it's just because the arc that we're in, but he still had, like, those dark lines in his eye sockets.
Everybody does.
No, Connie. Specifically Connie. I'm saying because usually that it kind of implies that there are other emotions going on, you know? And it's like just the pain of what's going on is happening. Or it could just be them saying they're tired or whatever. But I take it as an emotional signal, so I kind of felt like it was just, instinctual reaction, but I still hate you.
Yeah, it could just be that. One I'm surprised by is Armin's reaction.
I don't remember his reaction, actually.
Yeah, he didn't really have one there.
Oh, okay.
I feel like Armin, after all this time, would have the strongest reaction of, oh my gosh, it's Annie, you're back, or something, you know. But maybe they're saving all that for next episode.
Especially, like, everybody's reaction. I even wrote here is like, no reaction to Levi? Okay. Like, they didn't show any reaction to, you know, your commander. Like,
wait, they met up with Levi?
Yes, Jean. Jean didn't have any reaction to Levi.
Oh.
Like, nobody had any reaction to anybody this episode.
I didn't even see Levi in that scene. I remember when we saw Jean and Onyakopon. And we saw Margoth. Yeah, and Yelena. Yeah, I saw, like, in the back, like, the cart, but I didn't see Hanji and I didn't see Levi.
Yeah, they were right behind Margaret.
Yeah, I didn't see them. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll get a reaction next time? Or, like, maybe a moment? I don't know.
Perhaps. I did want to mention, the pace of this episode felt really, I don't know what to call it. Like, all the little storylines feel like they like, snip. You know? Like, okay, and then Annie meets up with them somehow. And then Connie and what's his name meet up just in time. And Armin saves what's his name just the one way that Connie will actually respond to it.
A lot of coincidences.
Yeah.
Part of it could be because you were saying like the last 2 episodes was a whole chapter. Maybe this was the same, and they're kind of skipping the things that would have made it flow better.
I can see that.
Yeah.
But what I'm calling is, I think next episode is going to be all the reactions. From you bringing up all those little things that were missed, I'm thinking of, like, there's a lot of moments between characters that should have happened. So it's got to be next episode. You guys can mark my words.
Don't do that. Watch next episode, nothing happens again.
Speaking of which, Jean had a plan. So you guys called it. I was like, okay, Jean is really, he gave in, but no. I was so scared, like that moment that the shooting. But then when you were like, "That's more than one shooting," why did that happen?
Yeah.
That gave me hope. But at first I was like, no.
Yeah.
I really was like, my heart just sunk. I was like, no, Jean.
I heard the two, but then I heard another one, and I'm like, okay, that's
He wouldn't have done that.
It's either a shootout, but then the gunshots are too far apart for it to be a shootout. So what's going on? Then there's a fourth one. I'm like, how many more? Whoopsie.
I missed.
My bad.
Yeah. Jean is, I think he's underrated.
Very.
Like, everyone keeps looking to Armin to be the next commander, and I can see he has a genius to him. But as a leader, I think it's Jean.
It's always been Jean. Literally always.
Yeah, I remember like even their team dynamic. It was Jean who was very leadership. Like it was Aaron that was kind of headstrong, but he wasn't leader.
Yeah. Armin's a genius planner, and he thinks things through. But Jean has that natural. he has that natural charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I brought up that situation as well because Yelena got saved as well. Because I was wondering, I saw those two, Anya Kapun and Jean got saved, and it's like, did they also save Yelena? And if they didn't, I guess they hate her. But they saved her, and she was like, "Why me?" Because somebody wanted you alive. That kind of scares me now.
Yeah.
Like, are they going to take her as a prisoner, or did they just want to kill her with their own hands?
Yesn't.
I kind of feel bad for her.
Yeah.
Honestly, because everybody here is a victim of the brutalization of Marley, and of course they were doing something really bad back. It's just I don't really feel the need to see a revenge against Yelena. I just don't.
Yelena she was a serious fanatic for Zeke and his plan. And maybe she went through a whole lot of terrible as well, and she thought like it's like savior has come. She just fell completely for whatever he had and could not see anything aside from it.
Went totally crazy.
Yeah,
went crazy.
Like Flock is an interesting character. Like Flock is actually someone who I somewhat dislike, but as a character I like him because he makes sense to the story. Like the extremists always arise in these kind of situations.
Yeah.
Like, I do not disagree with his reasoning at all. His reasoning makes perfect sense. It's just from a meta perspective of looking back and being able to see everyone's POVs. It does. You look at him and it's like, wow, you're a monster. But it makes sense.
It makes sense, yeah.
Yelena, she's also a monster. But at the same time, like, it's I find it weird in the fandom. I've seen some reactions where people are against either both Flock and Yelena, or mostly against Yelena. And I literally feel nothing against Yelena. How do you guys feel about Yelena?
The thing is, it's because it's from Zeke's perspective. When I think about Yelena and going with Zeke's plan, I'm like, it's hard for me to dislike them outright because Zeke's plan for somebody who grew up the way he did makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Yelena, she's like, I don't care, you're amazing, I'll help you. So she's like, okay, I'm gonna help you. Makes perfect sense. You know, she's off her rocker, but you know, she's just like, okay, let's make this happen, buddy.
To me, Yelena makes more sense to me than Flock does, and it's just because I'm a very much a moderate person. Like when it comes to any of the extremes of anything, like any opinion, I find it hard to take a side. So like when I see someone like that extreme, it's hard for me to like wrap my brain around what they're thinking to go get there.
Yeah, it's so far.
It's so far, yeah. So it's like Flock is harder for me to understand him getting to that point. But if what you say is like people like that arise in situations like this, then that would make sense that you're gonna have an extremist and he's gonna rise to the forefront, especially with emotions going on with the people so much. Someone like that is gonna being so charismatic will take over. So he makes sense in that way. But I understand Yelena more somehow. I don't hate her.
I think the reason you don't hate her is because her plan was never to exterminate anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, Flock is a little more extreme.
He's like, people. Let's kill everybody else.
Yeah.
Well, Yelena, she follows Zeke, but she did want to go along with the euthanization plan. She knew about it. But
which again, she's Marleyan, so.
Oh, she's not Marleyan. She's from another. She's not Marleyan, but she's not Elian. She's like from somewhere.
But they called her from Marley.
Because she was a soldier from Marley.
Anya Kapun stood up for his ideals even in the end. That was good.
That was awesome. I love that.
Lovable character.
I want to correct one thing. So last week, I said that Flock may be seeing like visions and dreams of Jean because he was speaking, and he never knew him back then. But Flock was actually recruited in the same time period as Eren and everyone else. He was he was in their class.
What?
He just chose to go to the garrison, and that's why we never saw him.
Okay.
Which also explains why he's so high ranked. Is he was one of their gen, and everyone else above died.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, totally lost sight of that guy.
Yeah. So Eren may have actually spoken to him because they may have knew each other.
Yeah.
To save the world.
Yes.
The plan is in action.
Go team,
It's going to happen.
Go team, go. Go team,
They have decided, okay, we're gonna stop this extermination plan.
Yeah.
Just kick Ryan in the face like, Annie? Am I? No.
Basically.
He didn't even have many questions. Just like, you're coming with us. Okay, where?
Like, where?
I don't even care anymore.
Yeah, and the whole gang's back together, so they're gonna have to go get Eren now.
Yeah. And now they have three Titans. So now they have four. Peak, Reiner, Falco, and Annie.
Yeah.
And Annie is a hell of a Titan.
Yeah.
She's a great fighter. She's the only one who can probably step up to Eren.
Did you say Armin?
And Armin. No, 5.
So they have 5 Titans.
Eren has the rest of them, I think. Yeah. I think that's it for today. So thank you very much for being here. Guys, one last thing I would like to say. Remember, we have a new show that is dropping this Monday, so tomorrow. Tomorrow, there will be a brand new show that will be coming out. It's called Ranking of Kings. We're going to be doing a reaction to it. We already really like it. I think if you like the time here, please remember to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Check out the Patreon description if you guys want to see the uncut version of this reaction or have access to early access for other shows like the one I just mentioned. And remember, see you guys next time in the fly. Bye-bye. What did I say? Bye.
Bye. Bye. Oh, bye.
Special thanks to our patrons, Mater Paradoxa, OGZ, Raul Iggy Nisho, Fizbuzz, and Andrew Guan.